everyone, this is Namita here. I'm back again today with a little different topic from my theme, which is psychological concepts. Now, there are different psychological concepts which are biological, psychodynamic, behavior, cognitive, and humanistic. Each concept claims a different idea for the motivator which is behind human behavior. What is motivating and making a human change his behavior or change his thoughts? So, for example, our memory, our thinking, our reasoning, our problem solving, language, these are all important features which are influencing human behavior, and in all these come under cognitive psychological concept. Our brain is like a computer which is receiving information, then it is processing information, which is helping us in taking decisions and the judgments that we are doing thereafter. People's problem often arise due to irrational thinking, because we start thinking irrationally, we cannot focus. Now, what are the strengths of psychological or cognitive psychological concept? It is a more scientific approach, it is more experimental based, it is high in control, and it has become quite dominant and popular these days. What are the weaknesses of psychological cognitive concept? The validity to measure this approach. How do we measure how whatever we are saying is right or wrong? We are able to record the active parts of the brain, but there are many things which we are unable to diagnose or to refer to. So by breaking a phenomena into parts, we can understand things better. How your mind can be aware of and your mind can amaze you, and at the same time it can even betray you. Like by knowing, remembering, learning is all which is coming under cognitive thinking, right? So it makes us truly human. But as much as these features makes us intelligent, they equally make us fall into this trap of irrational thinking. Our belief perseverance, at times our beliefs black out our brain, or we cannot think further, or there is a board there where outside which we cannot reach out. So people still think, funny part is that the earth is flat in spite of there are images, everything which is available, but they choose to see what they want to see, which is again the confirmation bias which we've already talked about. So because of some mental set, they stick to our own mind, which is predisposing on how we are thinking and how we are perceiving. So on the basis of that, we are making snap judgments. They are feeling this for you because you had an experience which was not very pleasant. For example, there was a dog which was after you. So now next time, as soon as you see a dog, you get really scared because your brain tells you that there was an experience where you were bitten by a dog and now there is a dog, you need to run away. So that's how our judgment goes, and we even take decisions basis that. So we can solve any problem if we are mindful of it. If we are mindful of what we are thinking, how we are behaving, then we can change our actions, and we are ready to accept, and then we can solve any problem infinite that we can solve, as long as we are understanding the intelligence, we are understanding the genuinity and how we are thinking, or how they are impacting our thoughts and our communication. Belief at times can get into our mind and really play around with our good decision making. So cognitive thinking or cognitive mindset will help us know how our brain can be intelligent and how our brain can be dumb. It makes us as an individual only understanding ourselves better. So this is a scientific approach, in this cognitive thinking, where we are measuring that what we are thinking or why this problem has risen only by this problem. What was the irrational part of it? By breaking down one thought or a series of thoughts into parts, we can understand our brain better. We can understand how our brain arrives and how it arrives to a decision, how it functions. We are feeling guilty about something, let some 24 hours or 48 hours pass, and you will realize how your brain in itself internally justifies what you had already done, because it is a way of your mind feeling normal, getting better, understanding yourself. It will give you some story. Suppose you've done something in the night and at once you get up in the morning and you don't recall that why you did that. Your brain will automatically tell you a series of thoughts which you will think is real, that you have done something like that for that reason. So cognitive concept has got its own strength and it has got its own weakness as well. It is a scientific approach, it is high in control, and it is very popular. But at the same time, you don't know that how much you are recording, what all is there behind this concept as well, and how rational you are thinking or how irrational you are thinking. That's how our mind works, and knowing our mind, knowing the different concepts, understanding the psychology brings us nearer and nearer to reality. We start understanding the people around us better, we start understanding the relationships better, we start taking the decision making better, we start having the relevant information with us. I hope this video is helping you out in your decision making, in making you understand about yourself. If you have got any questions, you can give it in the comment section below. We will be continuing about different psychological concepts again in this series. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel below. Thank you.